Good morning, everybody, and happy Memorial Day to you. I hope that this weekend has brought you a good break and that you're taking advantage of either time with family or just time in the sun. I think today is supposed to be pretty nice, and then yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Kind of a roller coaster of weather this weekend, though, but hey, that's Ohio. So, this morning I wanted to talk to you guys about this devotional that I found, and it's one, if you have the YouVersion app, it is a devotional that's trending right now. And it only has 3 of them, but this is one. And it's the title of this specific part of the devotional is "Well, blank will never change." And then also, by the way, for those people that are just tuning in and whatnot, and maybe later in the day, good morning, and I hope that you're getting some good sleep and some good rest today. So, but this devotional is about, blank will never change. So, and I'm going to go ahead and start this devotional, and I will add it in the comments below. That way, if you would like to continue it on your own as well. So one of the greatest lies the devil uses to discourage followers of Jesus is that blank will never change. So who's your blank? Most likely that person is someone you deeply love or care about. Maybe this person is a child, a grandchild, parent, sibling, a close friend, anything like that. Maybe it's a coworker that you have worked with for forever and, something's happened and now you don't think they'll ever change. You've lost hope because you believe she will never change. For those of you joining me, good morning. We're talking about a devotional about things never changing or people never changing. So on the other hand, that person in your blank that will never change could be someone that stirs anger inside of you. He's dreadful, he enjoys sin, and at least from the outside looking in, it seems he could care less about how it affects other people, which is probably really frustrating for you. Maybe in the moments of frustration, you've described him and his actions as pure evil. This person could be an ex-spouse, dishonest boss, a cankerous neighbor, or even a world leader who's caused all kinds of problems for the citizens and he's supposed to be serving. It is easy to look at their actions and say these people are beyond hope or change, right? And especially when you're mad and frustrated, it's really easy just to be like, whether the person in your blank, whether your person within the statement blank will never change, is someone you love, someone you resent, or someone who stirs both of those emotions inside of you. If you've fallen into the belief that he or she will never change, then it's time to be the one who changes. We need to realize that you're believing a lie. You've got the emphasis in the wrong place, focusing on the impossible person instead of the God of impossible. You see, it's not who's in your blank, it's whom do you trust. God is her creator. He still loves her and he has the power to change her. And no one is too far gone, right? And there's no human still alive who is outside the not impossible reach of God's forgiving, transforming grace. So some questions to kind of think about for you with this too is, who is in your blank for you? If you're honest, has there been a time where you believed God couldn't change this person or another person? Maybe it's been in your blank in the past. Take time to do some soul searching. Do you really want this person to change? Would she be welcomed back into your life if they did? Stop right now and pray for the person in your blank. So we'll pray for that person in your blank here soon. So the truth part of this is nothing is impossible with God, and he has the power to change people so they will start living the life he deserves for them. So, and that's a really hard thing to do, right? When you're so frustrated with this person and, maybe they've been battling against you for a long time, and to just wipe those feelings aside and just be like, okay, I give it to God, is not an easy thing to do. But we'll practice that this morning. So if you want to go ahead and pray with me. Lord, thank you for the beautiful day yesterday in the midst of flooding in our area. And we hope that everyone is okay. And you help us repair for anyone that may have had some damage. Lord, please be with those who have experienced loss this Memorial Day, with our in our military and in our other branches. And please be with them, and put your healing protection, your healing hand on them, and help them to know that you're there every step of the way. Lord, please help us to find who is in our blank, and to trust you with them, and to find that part of ourselves to forgive and fully give it to you. And please help us to, for those of us that are off today, please help us to enjoy a 3-day weekend, and to enjoy that rest that you've given us. And for those that are working today, to enjoy some part of this week as well too. And in your name, amen. Thanks, guys. So one thing I kind of wanted to mention here too that's kind of cool. I've read this book before, and it was about, there was a part of it that was talking about trusting God. And if you have a problem with this, an exercise that you could do is, so in this book, they took a shoebox, or like a small box, and just some Post-it notes, and or like, pieces of paper or whatever. And whatever you were having a hard time trusting God with, you write it on the piece of paper and you put it in the box. So that is the physical, you giving it to God. And if you feel like you can't give that to God, or you can't fully trust him with it, you take it from him and out of the box. So it's kind of a cool exercise on, fully giving it to God and not bringing it back, kind of a thing. So, but and that book that I've read it from is called Winning the War on Your Mind. I've done some series on it before. It's a very good book. But thank you guys for joining me this morning. Just some reminders. This weekend we're starting a mailbag exercise with everybody. We are going to start taking comments from you guys, and we want to build that connection with you guys from sermon to sermon, and help build your relationship with God even better. So if you have a question or even just a thought about the sermon that you would want to talk about, I would really encourage you to participate in this mailbag. And you can put notes in. I think we're putting them in the offering plate. There might be a box available, but listen to wherever that might be. And if you're joining us online that weekend, you can message us on Facebook, message us on Instagram, leave comments if you'd like to. Any of those would work. And then and then we will read that one of those comments anonymously at the next sermon as well too. And then a pastor will get back to you that week with your question too. So then you don't have to leave a sermon going, what was that thing? I don't understand this, or I don't understand that. And you can dive deeper into your own relationship with God after the sermon. So, but that's going to be starting this weekend. So, but have a good day today, and happy Memorial Day. And thank you for joining me this morning. Bye-bye.